This is the Meffany Show 10th episode special, the Lost episode special. What had happened was, the monumental 10th episode was recorded and edited in January of 2019. It had a kick-ass promotion that ran all across the Zoomosphere. Then tragedy struck, because Meffany thought the editors were holding it, and the editors thought the production department had the final cut. Surely they looked around or whatever, but the episode was declared lost, and remained lost until Meffany found it last week on the desktop of her iMac. So, without further ado, here is the Meffany Show, 10th episode, and that kick-ass promo Meffany told you about. The Meffany Show, 10th episode special, the Lost episode special, starts now, 2 years after its intended air date. Roll it! Episode of the Meffany Show is finally here. We have lots planned for you during episode of Meffany Show. 10. See, that's 10 episodes. Major. So the Meffany Show has lots of planned for you. This is Meffany Monologue, new to Meffany Show. The Meffany Monologue. I don't really know what that means. But it's all about Meffany. So, first, the Meffany would like to use monologue to say thank you to the homosexuals. You know, Zoom doesn't like homosexuals. But Meffany likes the homosexuals. Meffany would take now, but it might mess up. Meffany's pretty hot. You see. Somebody's text messaging Meffany in the middle of the goddamn 10th episode. Shit. But back to Meffany. It's all about Meffany. So, Meffany wants to say thank you. You know, many people have shows. Squander opportunity. Not to Meffany. You know, Oprah? The Oprah? The Oprah had show canceled. No more Oprah show. She makes pizzas now. Meffany's not going to make pizza. Not going to happen. You know David Letterman? David Letterman have show. He got taken over by the weirdo from Comedy Central, the Colbert. The Colbert's not going to take over the Meffany Show. Not going to happen. So as Meffany told you, we have lots planned for the 10th episode. Our guest today is Deep 3. Well, one of our guests. Our first guest, it's time for him now. Ladies and gentlemen, Deep 3 is coming up. Don't worry, Deep 3. I'll tell you why I'm going to have him in a minute. But first, a major announcement from the Supreme Leader. The best guest anybody could ever have. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that Meffany introduces you to our president, the Supreme Leader. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hand off your penis and stop jerking off for a second, and clap for the president, our Supreme Leader, Slippery Win Sex.
Long before Meffany deemed herself the prophet, cured AIDS, or hosted Zoomies, she was pretty major in the 212. That's where she got her start as the director of Tweaker Relations. Each day, Meffany used the public chat logs to create a word cloud that revealed the most talked about topics and tweakers. That helped her land a gig hosting a weekly request show on 212 Radio at 212liveonline.com.
The number 4 song on the count up. I'll take songs I've never heard of for 1,000, please, Alex. People Grinning, Nervo featuring The Child of Love.
That was only the beginning. Last year, Hung in the Clouds, now known as Inspector Twacket, announced that he was running for VP, alongside Meffany, who would challenge me for the presidency. That didn't happen, because Meffany was busy promoting her fragrance line called Aroma by Meffany.
Hello, I am Meffany.
On May 1st, Meffany put all other ventures on hold, as a star was born with the launch of the Meffany Show with Meffany. The first Meffany Show addressed the Zoom shutdowns.
Shutdowns are real.
after Meffany reported her own meeting to Zoom for violating their terms of service. As a result, Zoom shut down the Meffany meeting. From there, Meffany made a pledge.
Well, not everybody will be okay, but some of you will be okay.
Over the last 8 months, Meffany has put together 2 seasons, in which she has dedicated 9 episodes to making sure she is not just breaking news, but she's fixing it too. She investigated AIDS, thought she cured AIDS, and warned us that Zoom was infecting homosexuals with viruses on their computer. She told us about hijacked meetings that were being recorded by schools. She's gotten locked up for stealing iPads. She even tried to teach Hades how to use Zoom. But most importantly, she's taught us that Meffany is major.
Meffany's major.
And as I turn it back over to you, Meffany, congratulations on your 10th episode. It is major.
Meffany's all torn up by little package. No, not little package. President have big package. But breaking news. Breaking news. Here on the Meffany Show. Finally, the swirl on through got off their shits and did something, Sheets happening, y'all. The biggest thing Swirl on through had to present, well, it'll always be the biggest thing. The Meffany Show, is the biggest thing Swirl on through will ever do. But, finally, you get something more than the Meffany Show from Swirl on through. Swirl Plus, they're calling it. It's going to be social network first phase, as President said. Thank you to Supreme Leader President Sleeper Even Sex for coming and telling us here on the Meffany Show. That leads us to Meffany Show second guest. Meffany's not real good with numbers. So, second guest on Meffany Show, it's going to be Deep 3. After this message they've recorded specially for Meffany from someone special. It's probably, how can you get more special than the President? But let's see who it is. Roll the tape. Roll it!
Hi, Meffany, it's Grandma. Congratulations on your 10th episode. So proud. So proud.
We've got more missing video. You see, what had happened was, well, nobody really knows what happened to the Deep Tree interview. Meffany doesn't remember because she's swirled out. She might have also said some horrible things to her guest, and he destroyed the interview and got rid of it. But we never know. But yeah, that's what happened. That project that Meffany and Deep 3 discussed back in 2019, that was the groundwork for what became swirlandthrough.com. There, Meffany filled you in. So, third and final segment of the fabulous 10th episode of the Meffany Show. So let's face it, up until now, the Meffany Show has had some pretty shitty guests. So they asked Meffany to pick her favorite guest for 10th episode, monumental. So let's do a recap of who were the guests this season. Before this one, not this show. This show not included because everybody knows who my favorite guest would be otherwise. The Supreme Leader. Oh yes, let's do a recap of who were the guests on the Meffany Show for this episode. The first 9 episodes of the Meffany Show. These were my guests. Don't expect to be impressed. When Meffany found out that the AIDS were infecting homosexuals with the virus on their computers, the guest was a confidential informant who was really Pop Flynn. The LegalZoom customer service department was on the show where Meffany thought she was calling Zoom's legal department. She was wrong.
Hello, LegalZoom. How can I help you today?
Hello to you too. And of course you remember our dog. Guard Dog chimed in as Meffany was trying to cure AIDS. So, see you here, Guard Dog. Guard Dog is scary. Scary Guard Dog. You hear the Guard Dog? Hades and his dog Sammy were guests when Meffany was trying to teach Hades how to use Zoom. Hi, Sammy. Hello, Sammy from Meffany. Hi, Sammy. Hi. You look very tasty. The time has come. The winner. My cigarette's about to burn out. The winner of Meffany's favorite guest is Sammy! Sammy the dog! Congratulations to Sammy! Sammy wins a meal for Meffany. Sammy very tasty. I mean, a meal with Meffany. Meffany meal. Meal with Meffany. So one more message for Meffany, they say, and then we'll close it up. So roll the tape.
Hi, my name is Dose. Meffany, not sure if you remember me or not, but I'm your long-lost son. You're my mommy. Well, I look forward to getting to know you and meet you and all that stuff.
What the fuck? Meffany had abortion. Meffany had abortion. Wait the fuck up the end of the Meffany Show, you guys. This has been the 10th episode with Meffany. Meffany's got to process this shit. Who the fuck brought him in? Cut the show. This is... Oh, Meffany says, go fuck yourself. Hey, you! Claim to be Meffany baby. Go fuck yourself. Everybody go fuck yourself. Meffany ain't got no babies. This has been the Meffany Show, 10th episode. God help us to be 11. What the fuck was that? You got no babies. Who did that? Somebody's fired around here.